Looks like I'm living rent-free in your heads again, huh? I mean, if you're gonna spend your days obsessing over me, you might as well start calling me something respectable. Maybe Daddy Shizzy, or better yet, Papa Nut. Who's the grown-up here? Oh right, it's me. Let's go. Call me Daddy, yeah, that's who I am. Running your mind's like a master plan. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, take your pick. I'm rolling in your thoughts while you still act sick. Call me Daddy, it's what you mean. Why you chase the crust and I take the lead? Living rent-free, that's my name. Go ahead, say it, put some respect on your name. Man, I'm too old, well here's a surprise. I'm the one with the brains while you're stuck with the lies. You act like you're experts, but here's the reality. I'm the one controlling your mental reality. So while you're out there trying to throw shade, I'm sipping coffee and you're feeling betrayed. You're mad, I got the spotlight, now it's my time. So why not call me Daddy or Papa with a rhyme? I'm the landlord and you're just the tenants, stuck in your headspace with no insight, no repentance. Call me Daddy, you know it's true. You'd be lost without me, stuck in the glue. Call me Daddy, I'm holding your mind while you're scrambling, trying to find what's behind. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, don't you see? You're living in my world now, I'm a VIP. Call me Daddy, just let it be. While you're trying to figure out your own identity. Oh, I see you're confused, trying to get it right, spinning your wheels while I'm out of sight. You think you've got it figured, but you got it all wrong. I've been running your minds all along. But sure, keep pretending you don't care. Keep saying you're done, but I'm still in the air. You got no choice but to bow to my name. Daddy Shizzy is here to own the game. You say you don't watch, but you're obsessed. Every word I say puts you to the test. Call me Daddy, Papa Nut, you know you should. Because I've been living rent-free, and you know it feels good. Shizzy Daddy, all in your headspace, and there's no escape. Good luck with that.
Yes, I love that intro.
I love that intro. It is so good, so good.
It's like, and everybody was like, "Well, what's this with the banjo?" And then all of a sudden it kicks in. You're like, "Oh,
kicks the bass." Yes, two of my favorite things: banjo and bass.
Bass and banjo. That's what you said you wanted. So.
It is. Yeah, you nailed it. Nailed it.
Oh, so much fun. And there's Yamaha. How you doing, brother?
Sweet. Hey, Yamaha.
Man, oh man. I may send him an invite towards the end of the show if you have to bail out, because I'm going to be going over Shara's new drop today, which is and that might go a little late, and I don't want to keep you up.
Well, no, I mean, if I'm asleep drooling, hopefully I have my camera off.
Oh,
that's the
that
only
is the plan.
Yeah,
that is the plan. On it. We were hoping to catch it with the camera on. Just
is she okay? What is that? It sounds like a dying animal. Oh, it's just Dina snoring. It's fine.
It's just Steve's story.
Yeah.
It sounds
Okay.
like it's being tortured.
Is is that thing okay?
Oh my gosh. So where we left off last time is they had taken a break and they had gone off the record. And when they went off the record, the court reporter says that they're going off the record. And then, of course, court reporter lets us know.
We are back on the record. The time is 1:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay, let's pick up where we left off. And there he is.
Fall.
What?
Storm.
What?
Oh, I thought you were going to give me the lead in with audio
Oh,
recording
do you want?
play.
Do you want?
Yeah, yeah, come on. Let's do it right.
We
Okay.
gotta do that
All
for
right.
Volstorm. Yes.
We just got to do it right then. There we go.
Okay, perhaps I wasn't clear. I meant on the deposition where it says audio recording played.
Oh,
And then pop me in.
I thought you were being the diva. I
No,
really
no,
did.
not at all.
Oh,
No,
Volstorm
No,
fan.
Not this time. It's not
I
like
thought he was
it's...
being. I'm going to put dueling banjos up there for him. That's what I'm going to
All right, let's start with audio recording played.
do. Yes.
I told him I have all the rights to my property and all the rights of Lawrence Camper that...
Audio recording stopped. You can hear that, right?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Audio recording played.
We let them stay here as long as they live here. I have to evict them to get him out. So tomorrow morning, I'm going to do the eviction notice.
Auto recording stopped. I'm going to hit pause. That's the drive-through sign, correct?
Yes.
All right. And you received that
Yeah.
from whom?
Jamie.
Okay. And that's what do you know about where this drive-through sign is located?
Well, it's at the Hale's property entrance, I believe, because I haven't been over there myself, but that's where I believe it to be.
Okay. Thank you. Well, here we go. Audio recording played.
In case they don't leave, his girlfriend started all this. For one, Linda woke up pissed off because the electric was off. First thing he did was walk outside and yell, "Is this the fucking cord unplugged? Plug it back in." He thought I unplugged him. I did not.
Audio recording stopped. I'm going to hit pause for a second. Do you see what you placed in the background now, Miss Wolf?
Yes.
Okay. So this looks like what I was referring to. It's a group chat. Is that correct?
Yes.
So I want to ask you. It says old group. Now, Shara, that would be you, right?
Yes.
Who's Angela?
I have no idea. I wasn't in there getting all in the chat, so I don't know. I don't know who Angela is. I don't know who Paula is.
You
I don't know.
and John would be John Cook, right?
Yes, Marla.
Marla,
I know.
we're going to have a whole conversation later about Marla.
Oh boy.
All right. Lizzie, who's that?
I've seen a couple of Lizzie's posting on my page, but I don't think it's Lizzie Borden. No, but I don't know who they are.
All right. We know who Lynette is, right?
Yes.
And who's Michael?
I don't know.
I must say, Counsel, you can't call my client by the name that your client uses on the YouTube. You gotta use your real name. I mean, that's really unprofessional.
Is that amazing? I'm just amazed. Wow.
And I don't know who Marilyn is either.
All right. Okay. The only
people I know here are John, well, kind of know John, Lynette, and Marla.
Okay. So when this was sent, you have July 31st, 2023. Was this a message over the chat that you were reading?
Well, recently I went in and read this and found it, but at the time she would randomly add me to these different chats, which I thought was a little odd because she was making these tons of different groups that she was typing in, and it didn't make sense to me either, even in the whole picture of the case. Why you're writing to all these different people in all these different chats, like, it just didn't make sense to me, but it was
Okay.
one of those chats.
Okay, thanks. So let's continue, and where I will send this entire video as Exhibit 2, this video file. Exhibit 2 marked for identification.
Okay.
Audio recording resumed.
Working on power lines. The hotel is out of power. So that pissed him off. Then I asked him to go to the store with me alone. I wanted to talk to him.
Click. Audio recording stopped. Now, this is what we were talking about during your testimony earlier. This is the message where she said, referring, this is between you and her. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And do you, on June 19th, 2023, do you, I forget what your testimony was when you read this. Did you read the contemporaneously on June 19th, 2023?
Oh, let me read this one more time real quick. Okay.
I don't
remember actually reading it then. I mean, I don't recall reading this, but like I said, a lot of text that came in, I would read some of. I wouldn't scroll up and read the rest. So I didn't read every single thing because it was she was writing a lot. Like,
yeah, she was.
there was constant movement, and it was like a little too much to keep up to.
Got you.
But this was written back in June, in the very beginning.
Right.
And just to be clear, when she first asked me to look at the story in March, I didn't look at anything. And then I believe it was even weeks later before I started to even look. So it was a while before I kind of went with what they were asking me to come in and look.
Got you. So you probably didn't go back and watch the night before's video on June the 19th. Oh,
I don't know. I'd have to look back and see if anything indicates that. Or go look at the video. Pick the date and look at the video and see what she's talking about, because I don't recall.
Okay, got it. Audio recording playing.
I wanted to have our last conversation be alone, grandmother and grandson, like my last conversation with my grandmother. That's what I hoped for, but the little...
Audio recording stopped. I'm just hitting pause. Now you use is a background here, another exchange between yourself and her. Is that right?
Yeah.
And this is July 2nd, 2023.
Blah, 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 blah.
Verbal response. And on July 2nd, 2023, Miss Preston told you I need to sue this son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Audio recording play.
Had to come pounding over. Grandma, I can't go with. My phone's dead. My mom's gonna die today. She's going to last the night, and my phone's not working.
Audio recording stopped. And that just reminded me of something. Has Miss Preston ever mentioned to you anything about her mother dying?
Yes.
Tell me about that.
Well, she mentioned that. Well, you probably heard that. I guess that she was in her. I guess she was in her sick bed, and she was dying. And she did run to her. I think she took the baby and ran to her, and to be with her, and stayed nearby in a hotel. And I don't know exactly what they did, but somehow she was okay. Like, she made it through.
Did Miss Preston ever tell you that her mother died?
Yes.
When did Miss Preston tell you that her mother died?
Sometime in the last year. I can't really pinpoint when.
And how did you tell her that her mother died? In person, on the phone, on a message?
No, she just said it, like, probably on the phone. She would just say,
What was
she would say
what was your reaction?
a lot of,
What was your reaction? Did you offer your condolences about her mother dying?
well, she said that she died, but then she said that they got her back to life, basically. Woohoo! So I was happy to hear that she was okay. Yeah,
As
like
a
Lazarus.
Sure. Yeah, like Lazarus. As a journalist, did you ever ask her, for proof of dying, such as a pronouncement by a surgeon that she's dead, or a death certificate, or anything like that?
No, I didn't see any purpose to the story of going into that. Like, she talked a lot of things that she didn't really.
Okay.
A lot of stuff I just kind of ignored because it didn't have any place in collecting the story. It just
All right. I understood. So this what you have here as a background here on August 8th, 2023, and Marla is saying to the group, "Can you go after this money? He would disappear from your life, except he's got funding to remain here." Do you know what Marla was referring to?
no.
Okay.
But it sounds
You
like money. It sounds like money.
right. And do you see here where John said, "Without me"?
Yeah. And I don't know what Michelle said, as you can see, because I had blocked her. So I couldn't see her messages, didn't appear on here. I'd also blocked John, but I unblocked him when I went back in the chat. I noticed that he was blocked and he said things, and I was concerned about what he might have said. So I unblocked him to go in and see what it was that he had said. And that's when I found those very alarming comments.
Well, what about these comments do you particularly find alarming?
About this comment about money?
Right.
Well, it goes along with the theme of everybody going after Jeremy's money, I guess. It sounds like to me.
Yeah, and do you see where and how do you understand, if any understanding you have, when John responds, "What about me?"
That I don't know, because I don't know what she said right before that at this moment.
But do you see where Marla then at the bottom comments? Guys, it's hard to.
Oh,
Can you read that?
I can't read it because the little button that plays the video is sitting right on it. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I have to read that in a totally different voice. I can't read it because the little button that plays the video is sitting right on it. Oh, there you go.
How about that?
Yes.
Of course, but I just wanted you to understand there likely not going to be a case strong enough against him personally.
Yeah, I see that. Oh, maybe he said, what about me? Because he wants to sue him. I don't know. I'm just saying that that's what it could be. I would have to see her messages with this, but I couldn't.
What do you feel about Marla? Is this Marla Hughes?
Whoa. She's slandering me all over the internet, so she's...
Is it Marla? Is it Marla Hughes?
Marla Hughes. Oh, yeah. She's a trip. She is, I think.
Wait, H-U.
That.
Go ahead. H-U-G for the court reporter. H-U-G-H-E-S. Hughes.
Yes.
Okay, tell us what you know about Marla Hughes.
Well, she's out there telling everybody all over the internet at the moment, like, been going on for weeks now, that I was hired by Jeremy. I'm a Jeremy mole working inside the case all along. What I'm doing is criminal. Basically, that's what she's lying about me saying that, trying to make it seem like Jeremy hired me. And Jeremy's doing this. Again. Jeremy's fault again.
Blame Jeremy.
Jeremy doing this. Well, Jeremy has nothing to do with this. Jeremy and I didn't have any kind of contact between each other other than the video that happened. Just a little innocent video. So that this is completely...
Oh my gosh, we got a super chat in here. Welcome, Bug and Tug Raiders. You guys
Sweet.
are awesome. Welcome. Good to see every single one of you. We do have a wonderful super chat here. And it's I'll have to pull it up. Give me just a second. Oh, Wendy Bono even gave a super chat. I missed that one right there.
Woohoo!
Wendy. My gosh, let's get down the helmet.
Oh yeah, your helmet. We got to put the stars on for the good boy.
Got to put the stars on it for the good boy. Well, Wendy, you get a star. Nice little green happy star right here. We're starting to work on the back of the helmet. We're putting it right there.
I can't wait till that thing's covered.
We got a little star right there for you, right there. And then, of course, we've got Green Veggie Beast.
Wow.
With a $10 super chat, driving me absolutely crazy with love. And there you go. We got another one right there for you. That's your little star. We're just adding up the stars. Tug Raid, we want your breadsticks.
So are they coming to take the breadsticks? I'm confused.
I know. Where are the breadsticks?
I don't know. I didn't get no breadsticks.
I'm hungry.
Are they Olive Garden
okay.
breadsticks? Do we get salad?
Salad?
Where's the never-ending pasta bowl? That's what I'm talking about.
Damn. Oh, this diet is killing me, man.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is so real.
Man.
It's January, baby.
I think that's why I've been sleeping so much, because I've cut out carbs drastically, and I'm like, my body's trying to adjust. Oh
yeah, I got the wonderful to go in the carnivore diets. Oh
Mhm.
man. And
Nice.
you still end up being hungry. I mean, you're just
Yeah.
like,
See, that's just it. You eat all that meat and you're full, and then like it's like eating Chinese. 2 hours later, you are starving.
2 hours later.
and that,
2
but the
hours
good
later.
part is I'm already noticing the difference. Like,
Nice.
just give me a couple of days and my body will like adjust to it, and I'll be
Yeah.
just like, yep, I got this.
Yeah.
Without a problem.
You'll
But
be
cut
looking
out
like
all bread and everything. Just
you'll
Good
be
for
looking
you.
like your intro, man.
Yeah.
Be
Put him
wearing
in
the
a
white
suit.
suits like Miami Vice.
Go get him one of them pimp
Fedoras.
pimp fedoras and get his
I don't
beard
think-
all shaved up.
I don't think
Yeah.
fedoras will look good on me. I don't think they will.
You never know.
I think you could pull it off.
I think you could pull it off. Why not?
I got a straw one.
No, you need a white one. You need a white.
Oh, there
See,
you go.
You could do
Sharon.
that.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah,
Totally.
that works. That,
Yep.
that pimps it out a little bit.
It
That's
does.
right.
Put on that white
Pimp.
suit.
Yeah.
Caribbean
Well, now
pimp
it's
up
just
there.
all I need is cigars, gold chain,
Mhm,
That's right.
mhm.
white suit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get me a seersucker suit. That's
Oh,
right.
that would look good. Yeah.
Mhm.
Styling and profiling.
Mhm.
Green veggies. I fought in your
Fought in your general direction.
I'm not dead yet.
I got you.
Your mother
I
was a
got you.
hamster and your father smelled of elderberries.
Oh,
Hmm.
there we go. We're working on the back of the helmet. That one for you. Look, I'm a 4-star now. 4-star. Oh my gosh. You guys are just throwing it at me.
Making it rain.
Making it rain. I'm needing to pimp up just a little
That's
bit more.
right. For the seersucker suit.
For the Depot after hours stream with a sip of bourbon. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah, that is the thing. I even cut out the drinking, so that'll be the weekend. That'll be the weekend. Thank you, Amy Wells, for the $5 super chat. No, I mean, whenever I said I was cutting out drinking for the week, during the week, it's like cut off. Like,
Good for you.
no alcohol throughout the week, but on the weekends, oh hell yeah, Friday night comes along. You better be damn sure I'm partaking. And surprisingly enough, I didn't have very much to drink this weekend. I really didn't.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was-
When you cut back,
just
it
like,
makes it different. You don't need as
Yeah.
much either.
I know. Get that little buzz. We super chat you because we love you. Bonus: the haters lose their shit. That is so true. That is so true. Thank you for the. All right, now we got 6 little stars up here. We're working our way across. We are working our way across. Pretty soon I'll have it all lined up, and it won't drive Volstorm so maddening whenever it is.
Yes, his OCD. Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
Just drive his
As long as you make it symmetrical, that's all that matters.
Oh, wow.
What's
Cheryl.
up, Papa Nuts? The Cheryl. Thank you so much.
Wow, very nice.
For that one, because I don't have an orange one, so I'll give you a pretty purple. Thank you.
Pretty purple.
Pretty purple. Purple is one of my favorite colors. It has been since I was a child.
Oh,
I don't know why. Just
maybe that's the color of your energy, man.
man, like purple energy,
Whoa.
bro.
Energy.
Purple
What's the
rain.
color of your energy?
Purple rain.
Oh.
All right, let's get back to this thing.
Okay.
Yes. And we'll hold off on the super chats for just a little bit. So if there are more super chats that come in, just know I will get to those. I will get to those at the very end. And somebody just gifted memberships, but I will get to all of
Nice.
those. Let me write that one down. Patrick W at 1031. I'll write that down so that way I can come back to those. Patrick at 1031. PW at 10, because I'll forget this stuff. So, and then I'll go, which one was I looking at?
Where am I? What happened?
I would be so lost because that's me. That's me. All right, let's get back to this bad boy. So you said, Miss, go ahead. You said Miss Preston said that you were a mole also for Mr. Hales.
Yes.
Right.
And they're all saying it now. Every one of them, including the two Lees in a pod. They're saying that. From the very beginning, I was hired by Jeremy and I've been a mole all along. How on earth did he know all of these personal things about her life and her inside her home? Well, because she was texting it to everywhere.
That sounds about right.
That'd be the only people would know. Michelle herself or Preston is texting everything all the time to all kinds of people. Has nothing to do with me.
Right. And when it comes back, who did this? And then she's accusing you of doing it, right?
Oh, they're all trying to accuse me of doing it because I'm telling the truth in this case. So they're trying to make it look like Jeremy sent me in here all along to extract information to give him. That's what they're accusing me of, which is completely false.
Right. In addition to that, that's one way of looking at it, but would you agree with me? Another way of looking at it is they're also making a false statement about Mr. Hales,
But yes.
saying that he hired you to be his mole. That's a false
Yeah.
statement.
It's defamatory to both of us at the same time. Yeah.
Crosstalk.
100, Your Honor. 100%.
Audio recording played.
Volstorm. You're muted.
I said, no, I'm sorry, but I want to talk to Brandon alone. What the fuck? Turns around, walks back in the...
Audio recording stopped. Now, did you hear just now Miss Preston say the word fuck?
Yes.
And have you heard her say before, I never used profanity?
Yes.
We'll continue. Audio recording played.
Camper. That was the beginning. She then opened the door, started screaming at me. She was jealous. She didn't want Landon to go alone with me. I might try and talk him out of liking her, or I might make a pass at my own grandson. God only knows she's a jealous, manipulative...
Audio recording stopped.
Blech.
Mr. Shockett. Oh. I've got
Come
to
here,
go
Mama.
back. I've got to go back on that. Sorry. Okay. I'll get off this. I just want to stop it and ask a question here. This, the background for this portion of the video, you chose to chat between Jamie Starr Johnson and yourself.
Yes.
And on August 10th, 2023, Jamie said to you, I watched it and he used many reasons. And from her lying ass, of course, one would be concerned. Let's stop. Did you understand that he is Mr. Hales
Yes.
and the her is Miss Preston?
Yes.
So Jamie,
And I know it's relating to what it's relating to is the day that Jeremy was in the town hall and was discussing Jamie. But little did Jeremy know that those were lies. That Jamie is not the things that she had that Preston had told the world that Jamie is. Jeremy was repeating what he heard from Preston, and it caused Jamie a lot of harm in her life and a lot of pain, which I won't get into right now, but it was
okay.
But I don't blame this on Jeremy because Preston is the one who said those things about her, about Jamie. And that's what Jamie was discussing here. This hurt Jamie's life more than you know. This whole situation of what happened when she went there. So that's what she's referring to here. And everything that Preston was saying was a lie.
Right. But even now, Jamie's saying, and from Miss Preston's lying ass, of course, one would be concerned.
Yes.
She made me out to be someone I'm not. She being Miss Preston, right?
Yes.
And I,
Blah, blah, blah.
and I being Jamie herself, right?
Yeah. And I know Jamie since 2018. And all the things that Preston said she is not. I've known her for many years, and I've worked with her one on one, not on the internet, together at courthouses and everything. I know Jamie very well. Jamie has never, ever once lied to me about anything. I've worked in her cases. I've helped a criminal case with a troll. I've helped her in many ways. She's never lied to me. So it was very hard for me hearing what was going on and then hearing Preston demanding that I don't speak to her and then being accused of giving Jeremy information that Jamie was never working for Jeremy as well. And she even said Jeremy was paying her.
So you would agree with me. This is another example
Yeah.
of Miss Preston being friendly with someone until there's something done that she does not agree with, then attacking that person.
Yes. And I know what it was.
What was it?
She wanted the camper.
Well, no shit. The what?
The camper.
No, what about the camper?
She was hoping it would stay there and Jamie would go. How do I know that? Well,
you see, that's what I was asking you. That's what I was asking you earlier about that. Why, what do you know about why Miss Preston would hope that Jamie's camper would stay on Miss Preston's property?
he was discussing it, staying there for her and her child. And she even told the police that, I believe, on the police audio file, that the camper was going to be left there for her and her child. And that's not what the plan was. Jamie tried to take the camper off the property to leave, and she wouldn't let her take the camper and kicked her out and wouldn't let her come back on and get her clothing or anything. It was devastating. Jamie had nowhere to go. It was devastating. Stuck states away from her home, kicked out of the camper, away from all her belongings, and she lost everything.
So where's that camper now?
The police
If you know.
The police took it because it turned out to be a stolen camper that was sold to her husband. She didn't do anything wrong. Jamie did not steal anything.
I understand.
It was not stolen by Jamie.
Understood. So this thing here where she said, even in that meeting, she tried to blame me, but say Jeremy brought me here. She is so full of shit. And how and when did he do that? She's talking about, you're saying that on August 23rd, Miss Preston accused Jeremy of bringing Jamie Starr Johnson as a mole for him.
Yes. And Jamie was upset because Jeremy was repeating things that Preston said about her. But Jeremy didn't know those things were not true when he said those things. So Jamie was very, very distraught over that, as anyone would be.
God, it just sounds like a high school drama.
Ugh.
Oh, good Lord. Okay, I got you. When she asked you, is that asking you a question? Jamie in this post did
If I go to Otter Creek, yes.
did you ever have you ever been to Otter Creek?
No, I planned on going. And the oddest thing happened while I was pretty much on my way.
Whoa.
Somebody left a threatening letter on my mailbox here at home. And it concerned me enough to make me not go.
What was the letter? Do you still have it?
Yes, I still have it. I made a police report on it. I brought it to the police when it happened, and it was literally taped to my mailbox. And it said, "Have you ever been hurt? Well, maybe one day that will change." It was a threat. And it talked about they were watching me from the street, and they talked about the color of my car, what I was wearing the day I drove up in my car. I had a brand new car that was white, and they knew it was a white car, and I had only gotten it the day before. So they were on my street when they wrote the letter, and they were watching me, whoever it was. So it was scary. It was really scary.
And yeah, she does have every reason to be pretty
Jeez
damn
Louise.
scared. I mean, this is, and
Holy French.
I'm going to show you something that this is something that I had shown yet. It is a picture that was pulled earlier today, and I will tell you that she should be, and she has every reason to be scared of this. This was the screenshot that was sent to me earlier, and I'm going to share this with you guys because it's this right here is pretty disturbing. This is after she released her video today.
Shara, my friend, been looking at your information and family. The real golden key going to drop in 48 hours. Your son will be first. Sweet Lord, have mercy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that was what somebody posted.
God.
The worst part is the one of the people that replied to it put a laughing emoji.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, French toast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
So why do you think that Shara would not be fearful of her life? And this goes to show the kind of garbage that these people are playing, because if they're posting things like that there, what's to say that they're not showing up at her place? And it could be someone completely random, not even associated with it, but you don't know. And you have to do everything you can to protect yourself. And
Yeah.
this kind of stuff should be frightening. Yeah, holy hell. This is the
Mhm.
crap that they're pulling. I mean, yeah, these are some sick fudge pickers. That is absolutely correct. That they do not understand. They do this kind of crap, thinking that they're being smart, thinking that they're being funny. So that tells me whoever posted this has something that they plan on releasing in the next several hours, or they plan on attacking her child.
What
So
the?
if something happens to her child,
Oh.
just know that they will have all sorts of law enforcement, FBI, all over this anonymous poster. Because it's up there now. It's up there forever. Her son is so much as stubs his toe. I swear to God, they should come after this person with every bit of the Federal Bureau of Investigation all up in these people's crap and have them arrested.
This is
Because
so.
that kind of crap should never, ever, ever, ever happen.
Wow. Wow. I'm at a loss for words.
They had better hope nothing happens to this child within the next 48 hours. Anything happens to him, she would be well within her rights to go after every single person, and they would not hold back. Laura, maybe. Sir, why did you use my yearbook photo as your thumbnail? Well, I see you got your eye fixed, at least. So what makes you believe that note was connected to Miss Preston or Mr. Hales?
Well, only because online on my pages, people were making there were a lot of troll type people making threats there. And so it was kind of correlated at the very same time when I was there was one thread on my page where somebody said, if you go to Otter Creek, you could wind up missing and disappear, and nobody will ever know where you went. And that scared me. So
Inaudible. When was that? When was that? When was that? Before or after you had your final break apart from Miss Preston?
oh, long before. Like probably in 2023 sometime, I would say. Quite a while ago.
Okay, but everything was good then?
Not really. Nothing was ever really good.
Oh, I got you. You were, but you were still willing to do reporting, investigating.
I was willing to help all I could with the town hall primarily. That was my
Ah,
interest.
uh-huh.
But I kept getting pulled into this other case, and my heart wanted to help her. My heart was believing her in a sense, and then concerned and confused in another sense. So I have never experienced anything like this in my life. Ever. Ever.
I got you. Audio recording played.
You're
You're
muted.
muted.
Because you can hear me.
She's a jealous, manipulative little creep. I'm very angry that Bubbles did not allow what I had on Lloyd to put out before they gave that camper away. I'm very angry about it. Trust me, I will let him know. Lloyd is an embezzler. He's been embezzling from the...
Recording stopped by Mr. Shockett. I'm interested in this. What is this? Take a look at this one. The one that you put as the background here, June 18th, 2023. I ran for a tiny little seat in town commissioner's seat. So I don't believe so. He's not son me. He said he was. He lied. It's all lies. Everything he says is lies. I'll sit down there and share everything with you. I'll have Jimmy get in touch with you too.
That's in the very beginning, because at first, when she wrote in March and throughout, I wasn't interested in her story. And she kept asking me over and over again. And Jamie kept asking me as well, because she was still down there, and they were okay at that moment.
The he in this post or communication chat refers to who?
Jeremy.
Jeremy Hales? No
Mm-hmm.
response. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Audio recording played.
The whole time he was captain there, a commander, not captain, whatever. He is a dirty, rotten, low-down scum who doesn't deserve to breathe. He was exactly what I thought he was.
Audio recording stopped by Mr. Shockett. All right.
Okay.
Audio recording played.
It's going to break. You need to go to the ladies, 2 leaves in a pod, and watch last night's live.
Audio recording stopped by Mr. Shockett. So that Miss Preston telling you to go watch the 2 Kankle Twins in a toilet bowl?
Yeah. Yes, that she was.
And go ahead.
Very, very, very into the information they were putting out. She was supporting everything they were doing over there.
Do you know that Miss Preston referred to the 2 Kankle Twins in a toilet bowl as her blog?
Yes, her podcast, her blog.
Thank you. Audio recording played.
All those damn animals, all of them. The ducks, the peacocks, the chickens, my 3 ducks, the partridge in a pear tree, all of it. He let them all die. Ah!
Audio recording stopped by Mr. Shockett. The he in that, what you just heard, that would be Mr. Hales.
Yes.
Did you ever, as a reporter or an investigator, follow up on that story?
I saw videos of his animals alive and well, so I didn't. I didn't have any evidence whatsoever that any of his animals had been harmed
Okay.
by him. No.
Audio recording played.
Of them.
Audio recording stopped by Mr. Shockett. Now, this is what you're showing here is another chat. We have this. You marked it as A. I see it already. We'll get to it later, but just briefly, this is her telling you, sending you a copy of the email of the mayor's office in Peninsula, Ohio. And yes, this is after. Okay. Sorry.
Yes. This is after she told me on the telephone what she had done. And I was completely shocked that she would do that. And I wanted to know what was said because it was very important to know what was said. And then she sent me this so I could see it.
Okay, we have it coming. So no need to look at it here. Audio recording played.
Each freaking one of them because he was watching the cameras at his house in Ohio. And he saw George with a man. And he flew out of here. Let them all die. They all died. Robbie said he...
Audio recording stopped by Mr. Shockett. Now she's talking about Mr. Hale's letting animals die, right?
Yes.
Let them all die?
Yes.
And do you hear her child in the background?
Yeah. The child hears everything. And there's a lot more.
Well, we're going to do that. Audio recording played.
Even let the potbelly pigs go to the wild. You know that's a felony.
Audio recording stopped. So she just accused Mr. Hales of a felony. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Audio recording played again.
I've already turned him into Kenneth,
Fanatic.
from Fish and Game, but he said I need to turn him into animal control. I heard him talking to his mother, laughing. It's a joke to my daughter and to him. It's a big joke to her. Everything's a joke. Ha ha, we got her good. But I'm going to get my daughter good. So no worries on that. Landon and the girl.
Audio recording stopped. This is one we talked about earlier. This is the one where she sent you that link. Jeremy Hales of What the Hales goes on a homophobic tirade. Fake man. And then she comments to you, the gay community is not happy, right? No response. Yes.
Yes.
Audio recording played.
And Landon and the girl took out my tablets and wiped them all out because he knew I recorded his mom on one of them. Well, nope. I recorded it on my phone. And he ain't getting my phone to wipe it. Anyway, I've shit on her. She's going to be arrested, and I'm okay with that. So anyway, I'll deal with that later, but...
Audio recording stopped. So this one is another chat between yourself and Jamie Starr Johnson.
Yes.
Okay, and on August 21st, 2023 at 7:36 a.m., right?
Yes.
And she says to you, he and him are not good people and you're not loyal. Just look what she did to me. I'm so sorry they're doing you like that. John is the worst. So this at the time, I take it when you're having a problems with Ms. Preston and Mr. Cook.
Yes. They were both attacking me and lying about me to several people. And then those people, like Marla, were also attacking me and lying about me. And it was, the lies were, they come up with the greatest lies to harm you the most. And that's how I look at this. The greatest harm.
Did you go ahead? Go ahead. Sorry.
Well, she lies in ways that she knows will harm you the most. She knows that I advocate for people. She knows that people depend on my integrity and my kindness. And so she tried to make the opposite of what I am in her lies. It was devastating.
Okay, understood. And this is exactly the kind of bullshit that the PR team is doing constantly. They've been doing this with Shara, like constantly, like ever since they found out that she was going to be deposed. There are things came out where she's just lied. You don't believe a word that she says. There's nothing that you can believe. You have to say you have to agree with us. If you don't agree with us, well, you'll see everything that she tells you is going to be a lie. Everything is a lie. Everything that she says is a lie. So they're already planting those seeds out there. This is how PR works. You plant those seeds early, so that way, whenever you know they're deposed, anything that they say, well, it's you can't believe a word she says because it's all a lie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, audio recording played.
No, I called the sheriff's department and asked if they got a car. And King called me and said, yes. Landon called and said you were going to kick him out of the property. I said, no, I was never going to kick him out of the property. He said, well,
Audio recording stopped. Good Lord. Now, I want to ask you this. This is an exchange between yourself and Miss Preston, September 2nd, 2024.
Yes.
Damn, that's moving up really far. So that is, just about 3 months ago, right?
Yes. Yes.
And in the text in the blue, is that your writing?
Yeah. This is after I left her case, by the way.
Understood. You stopped covering her case at that point.
Oh, yes. I stopped in August.
Okay. So the month after you basically stopped covering her case, you're still communicating with her.
She was still communicating with me. She was still asking me to help her. I was still listening, but I had left her case in August, and I had notified Mr. Matskin as well. I'm out. I left. I'm done. I quit right now. So.
Okay. So you wrote, his reaction to the use of his son will be different.
Yes.
That was not your decision.
Yes.
What are you referring to?
Mr. Matskin and the two Lees in a pod, having Mr. Hale's son on that video where he it was almost like he was being interrogated, and they were getting information about his medical, his family, his mother, his health, his mother, his childhood, his finances. I was appalled.
That is appalling.
It was so appalling. He's a child. 19 years old. 19 years old is a child. And he was vulnerable. He was a little lost. You could hear he was a little lost. And to come as a friend to extract information, in my opinion, from what I saw in those videos, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. And the reason that made it more shocking for me was because it was an attorney at the table.
Yeah, that was pretty disturbing. There's a reason why I haven't played that video on my streams, is because that I don't think anybody should be put through the kind of crap that he was being put through, the kind of questions that they were asking without having with an attorney there, but he didn't have any representation. Like, the interrogation was just, it was frightening. I mean, I'm just sitting there going, I know the kind of person I was at 19, and you say a lot of shit that you, out of assumptions, you have no
you don't
idea.
know. Yeah.
And this was before September 2nd, 2024.
I remember the date of that video.
Well, I say that.
Yes.
Crosstalk. Reaction September 2nd. So obviously it was before September 25th, right?
It was in, I believe in August because that's when things got really, clear for me when I saw what was going on.
And you hit a good point. So tell us everything you know about Deuce Foreskin's participation in talking about Mr. Hales' son.
Well, he was there on the video while he was on the video. And then in the questions from the two Lees in a pod, Lisa felt very calculated. It looked very calculated and sounded very calculated. And she was extracting information, a lot of information from someone who I felt was very vulnerable, who was hesitant, unprotected. He didn't have a lawyer. He didn't have a father there. And he didn't have a mother there. And if anyone had done something like that to my kid,
You'd be upset?
oh,
Uh,
yes, I'd be
so
quite upset.
I understand.
It was horrible.
And her response to you were you accusing, when you said that, were you accusing Miss Preston of using Mr. Hale's son?
No, I didn't accuse her of anything. She'd always react as if I was doing something to her. And I didn't do anything to her at all.
Yeah, that sounds about like her. But she reacted very harshly, correct?
Yeah, she always did. Yes.
And she said, "You're accusing me
Yes.
of using Jeremy's son. Are you out of your goddamn mind?"
Yes.
I have. Not even spoken to Jeremy's son. Jeremy's son came out on his own. Hang on, I'm going to ask you. He went to slug on his own. Oh, he went to slug on his own as a banter live. Let him speak. Wow, you better do some research. Don't contact me again.
I didn't contact her. She contacted me, by the way.
Got you. And you said I'll do my research.
Yes.
So do you know anything about whether or not Mr. Hale's son came out on his own, whatever that means? Sorry.
I don't know the specifics behind it because I didn't. I didn't get involved with any of that group of people. But listening to that child on that video, I'm sorry. I'm emotional. This has been a very long ride the last year. But listening to him speak, it was painful.
I haven't watched it, but was there any times where they were trying to suggest answers from
They were
Mr. Hale's son?
They were soliciting information from him. There's no doubt about that. They were digging in there. They were digging into every part of his life, of information that they needed or wanted, and I could hear it in the questions that they were asking and how each question led to the next. I wanted to jump through the screen and pull him out of there. I wanted to say something, but I get attacked like vultures if I say anything over there.
So let me ask you, do you know, have you ever watched Ducey appear on other broadcasts by the
Yes.
Kankle Twins?
Yes.
Have you ever seen him voluntarily speak to them while they were doing a broadcast?
Yes.
Have you ever seen Ducey participate in the chat while the broadcasts were going on?
Yes.
While this is going on with Mr. Hale's son, what, if anything, did Ducey or other than observe that you know?
I heard him interacting.
How so?
I don't remember the exact language. I'd have to listen to it again.
No, but how was he interacting? Verbally or
Verbally.
you heard him?
Verbally.
Okay, so he was interacting with the Kankle Twins, Mr. Hale's son, or both?
Both. And his picture was there, and he was present.
You're saying Ducey as a lawyer was participating in this question and answer session with Mr. Hale's son?
Yes, sir.
Do you remember what, if anything, he said to Mr. Hale's son, he being Ducey?
I don't recall what he said.
Okay, and that's still out there?
I haven't looked at it in a while, but
Okay. Audio recording played.
you're muted. Love it.
It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
You're muted.
Professionalism.
You're muted.
I'm not professional.
Tell me that you're not allowed to, that you have to get evicted. That's why he resides here. It's Florida law. And then I said I was never going to throw him out any damn way. I said, but officer, I will let you know this. There's drugs on my property. There's alcohol on my property. And if I'm throwing...
Audio recording stopped. And that really is, these are by her own admission that there's drugs and alcohol with an underage, with an infant around. I mean, we're talking a toddler. Drugs and alcohol on her property would, oh my God.
Where's the ATF when you
Drugs
need
are
them?
bad, McCoy.
Really bad, Clay. Let's pause here. This is a message. I think that's the day before. Is that the day before the other one? Let me see. I just want to go back just for a second.
Or yeah, it could be a couple of days before, like 3 days or 4 days.
Okay. September 2nd. This is a couple of days before.
Yes, yeah.
Audio recording played.
Officer, I will let you know this. There's drugs on...
Audio recording stopped. Okay. So a couple of days before, she wrote to you again, reached out to you.
Yeah, she was reaching out to me a lot.
I bet she was.
Mm.
And this was the end of August. She said to you something. How does it go?
This is for your own agenda. Everybody but A something ass, I guess. Where ass? I don't know. By the way, do you whether she types these, Miss Preston,
or does she do the speak?
She does the voice. She speaks. So her child hears all of this.
Right. So when do you know that when you do that, when you do voice to text, if you do use profanity, it will use these asterisks like this?
I'm sure. I don't do voice to text or voice. I didn't do any of that voice stuff with her. So
okay.
I don't know.
You don't know? That's fine. Okay. She says everybody but ask where are the crossover?
We are the victims. We are the victims is what she's saying. We are the GD victims.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. All right. And you were treating me like a criminal. I don't want to talk no more. I didn't hire the girls. Oh. But you know what? Where's your story in the last 2 years? Let's pause right there. How do you understand that when she said to you, where's your story in the last 2 years? When are you getting my words out?
I didn't want to do the story until I was done collecting the file and understanding why my gut was pounding.
Well, probably from getting punched a few times. Jeez. So she was is it true? Do you know whether or not Miss Preston was expecting you to do some sort of like expose story on this whole thing?
Yeah, she wanted me to put her story out.
But not just an individual tale, the entire story of that's between her and Mr. Hales.
Her story about Mr. Hales.
Okay. She said, when did you put my words out? When did you tell my story? You haven't. You have not. Yet keep needing me to collect more. That's what you're telling her. You need to do more to research and continue. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And collect more. I've been begging for my story to get out. I need my truth to come out. You done nothing. You ain't put out nothing about my story. My words, I do regret. I can't read the fact that they found platform in the something, maybe the Kankle Twins? Who knows?
They're not reporters. They're not. Did you respond to this chat?
I'd have to go look.
Okay, no, that's fine. Audio recording played.
My property. There's alcohol on my property.
Alcohol audio recording stopped. Did you hear that? There's alcohol on her property. Oh well.
And drugs?
And drugs.
Do you know whether or not she said to you that Mr. Cook is an alcoholic or a drinker?
Yeah, she said yes, alcohol, and was doing drugs with the alcohol.
While the child was there?
Yes, well, he had loaded guns in the closet. Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Take a breath. Audio recording played.
If I'm throwing them out for a reason, violence, abuse to my child, so if there is more abuse, can I throw them out? And he...
Audio recording stopped. So she just said on this audio, and by the way, do you recognize this audio? Do you have that audio as an audio file?
A voice clip she sent me as a message in Messenger. Yes.
And you still have that?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to ask you again to preserve these things, okay? And they're on Facebook, right? So you don't have to worry about that.
Yes.
All right. And did she just say to you in her message that her grandson was abusing her child?
Yeah.
Do you know what, if anything, Miss Preston did about that with the authorities?
Well, she mentioned it to the police.
Right. And you're putting this out there to your knowledge. Has anybody followed up on that her child was being abused? And that would be this year, right?
No one followed up on that.
Have you followed?
No one followed.
Okay. So no one followed up on her.
No one followed up on the police. Well, I did follow up with the police on when I heard that the police audio on Jeremy's video of her threatening to hit the child in the mouth.
Spank the child. Spank
the child in the mouth.
Yes.
Well, it's not corporal punishment to hit a child in the mouth, ever in the mouth. So I went and got that record because I couldn't rely on somebody else's record, which was Jeremy's record that he had on his video.
I got it.
And when I went to get that record, the police said it didn't exist. The sheriff's department.
Okay.
I had to fight for it for a very long time to finally get it. And after I did get it, I wanted to confirm that it really was because they were telling me, Preston and her whole group were telling me that Jeremy was making false material on them. This is what they told me from the beginning, that Jeremy was making false comments. You know, his evidence that he was.
Yes.
He was fabricating material, and that he fabricated the voice messages. He was fabricating voice messages. So until I collected that file myself to confirm she really said that on the telephone, I had no way to really confirm that it happened before I said anything. When I did confirm it, I made a message to the sheriff department when I was collecting the records. Why didn't the dispatch operator write this on the CAD report? Because I collected this CAD report as well, and it wasn't in the CAD report. They never responded. I made a comment to them asking that question, and I think that I made a comment about hitting a child in the mouth is very concerning, threatening to hit a child in the mouth, but they never responded.
Yeah, this right there, just that is so heartbreaking. I mean, you would not believe how Yamaha responded to that one because he had a lot to say about that. It was very lively, and I think a
Mhm.
lot of people here that got to see Yamaha's response to that was not. He was not happy about that at all, and the fact that the Kankle Twins are still promoting that kind of behavior.
Mm.
They ignore it, and it makes him mad, and I
Mhm.
understand.
Yep.
Okay, audio recording played.
Abuse. Can I throw them out? And he said I can get a restraining order.
Oh, this is between Miss Preston and Miss Weeks there.
I can do that voice. Oh, well, yeah. Well, I've got a whole iPad here that has a whole bunch of Shara shit on it.
Voice messages.
Voice message.
Voice messages. We have all kinds of shit from her.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, her yelling. I got all kinds of shit about Shara. So,
Audio recording stop. Who's that? Do you recognize that voice?
yeah. That's Lisa from Two Peas in a Pod, trying to make threats of blackmail or whatever you would call it, as far regarding my testimony as a witness. There is no voicemails from me. I've never made a voicemail. If Preston has been recording me illegally and made voice clips pretending that they're voice messages, then that's going to be a problem. Unacceptable.
Ooh. And you felt threatened by the two cankles in a
Yeah.
wetsuit.
Yeah. They're trying to come up with something to try to do something to me for my truthful testimony in this case. Yeah.
So they're saying if you say certain things in your testimony, we're going to expose some messages from this iPad or something like that. That's going to make
Yeah.
it's going to make you look bad at least, right?
Yes. And to make it worse, the person that gave her that iPad is Preston. It's her iPad.
How do you know that?
Because I know. Because she contacted me on her iPad. Everything she did with Facebook and all that
Oh, Jesus.
was on her iPad. So she gave her
I'm sorry, Miss. Sorry. Do you know if Miss Preston gave her iPad to the lead Kankle of the Kankle Twins,
yeah.
Lisa Weeks, in
Yes.
person, or did she ship it to her?
Probably. I don't know. She's been over.
Something happened with the thing. Oh, there we go. I hit the wrong key.
Yeah, she's been
Probably.
over
Okay.
at her
Yeah,
house.
yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah.
She's been over there, so perhaps in person, but she gave her the iPad that stopped working. I know about the iPad that stopped working. She told me that there was an iPad that had a problem. She gave her that iPad to try to do something to me.
Understood. Oh, okay. Audio recording played. That's you.
Actually,
Audio recording stop. By the way, this is the background here. We've already discussed this post about this is why we got to finish the job on Jeremy. Does that refresh your recollection of this by looking at it?
yeah,
Okay, let's listen to Lisa Hlicks again.
So Shara thinks she's so funny. She thinks she's smart. She's not too smart. You're muted.
I wanted to say this with my words so that you can hear me. I'm not personalizing this, and she's saying that on her other messaging that I'm personalizing it. Personally saying she wanted me in jail. That's not what I said. That's what she's talking. I said I don't want to go to jail. The order says anyone under my control, anyone that works for me, friends, neighbors, anyone who has anything to do with me that will talk about Jeremy puts me at risk for third-party contact.
Audio recording stopped. Now, is that a message that Miss Preston left for you?
Yeah, it's one of the voice clips, and she's well aware of the order. So
Well, have you ever checked that order? Did you?
I don't believe I have the order because she got it from. I believe she sent it direct to Mr. Matskin when he came in. That's why I brought up the messenger before, because in the very beginning, when Mr. Matskin first came into my messenger, he was asking for that order. And I didn't have that order in my possession because when I would ask her for things, she would get mad at me. So I don't have that order. I don't know if it was ever sent to me on later. I don't recall.
Jeez. So if I told you that what she said about people working for her under her control is nowhere on the Ohio order, you would agree with me that Miss Preston would have been made a false statement, or it was just a lying bitch. Is that correct?
Well, if it wasn't true, I would say it was false. But I don't have any way to confirm it because I can't back that up with record that I have.
Okay, well, we have it, and it's a matter of public record because we have it. Do you know that she was actually quoting from the temporary injunction that the Florida courts had issued ex parte on?
Maybe that's what she was quoting from.
Right, but she was making it sound like this was her Ohio order against her, right? You want to hear it again?
Yeah, I would have to go back to the time period. What I don't have the date on the video. That's right. I have to go back to it and try to find it to get the date on it because there's no way to know without the date.
Well, I want you to listen just when we get done. Just listen again. What she's saying is she is telling you. It's saying she would be in trouble if she did these things pursuant to the Ohio order.
Oh, got you.
Do you know there's no third-party prohibition on contact in the Ohio orders against Miss Preston, Mr. Cook? Oh, there is. Sorry. Do you know there is?
Oh.
Do you know that she can't use third parties to contact Mr.
I mean,
Mr. Hales or George?
I don't think I have the order, so
Okay, no, because you don't
I don't have any way to answer.
have the order. All right, let's move on. The audio recording played.
Do it. No, do it on the voice. Yeah.
If you text me one more time, I'm marked.
Click. Before I go, do you recognize that voice?
John Cook yelling at me.
John Cook, and he's leaving this message for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know when it was?
It was when they were getting ready to go to court for Florida. Her case that she brought in Florida, and I don't remember the date.
Well, there were 5 hearings. So do you know which one actually? There were 8. Actually, there were 8 hearings. They went to court 8 freaking times.
God.
Yeah, because here's the thing. They hadn't reached Jeremy. They hadn't subpoenaed him. He hadn't received any sort of order to be there. So she was showing up and communicating with the judge ex parte. They have video of this.
Oh my gosh.
There's video of her contacting the judge ex parte. This is why the judge was thrown off the damn case. Why Judge Grudge was removed from this case because of the ex parte communications between them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So Hales didn't have any opportunity to defend himself because he wasn't there.
No, he had no opportunity to defend himself. And well, they never get they had a like a temporary injunction on both of them.
Okay.
where they couldn't communicate, they couldn't talk to each other, blah 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 blah. There was a temporary thing there, because they were trying to have the hearings. It just like, and there was so much jacked up stuff going on. He couldn't even bring in that he already had a restraining order against her in Ohio. He couldn't bring up. I mean, it's like, and she reached out and communicated to his attorney at the time. Miss Preston reached out to his attorney at the time, and then accused that attorney of trying to bribe her.
What?
So he had to recuse himself from it. It just, I mean, the kind of bullshit. Yeah, it just the amount of bullshit that she pulled throughout that entire case. It was so unbelievable. And I mean, it doesn't stop. This is ongoing for her. She is someone that is gaming that system.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It gets so crazy. It is 11:30, and I know
It is 11:30, and it's time for me to go to Bedfordshire.
All right. Well, Diva, you have a good one.
Well,
and
thank you.
I will see you tomorrow. Are you up for tomorrow? I think we're getting close to the end of this here. So
this is the end.
This is the end.
My only friend.
The end.
Yep.
Let's see. Yeah, if you text one more time for the printer, I'm going to stop using. I just want to make sure I have the right thing here, the right page. Because if I don't write this down, I have to go back and look.
Yeah.
I did that the other day. I was just like, oh crap, what page?
Where am I? Yeah, because some of the testimony is a little bit redundant.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit.
232. There we go. All right. So we'll pick.
And Cartman's my only female voice.
That's a fabulous.
So
that's
the only way I can read it.
Well, Cartman actually sounds better than she does.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just saying. I've heard her voice, and
oh Lord. Okay. Thank you, chat, for being so gracious and allowing me to spend some time with y'all. And Shizzy, as usual, thank you.
As you're heading out here, Diva, we'll give you a little parting dance song. How's that?
All right. Sounds good.
Time to shine. I'm feeling the groove with these hips of mine. Hands in the air like spaghetti gone rogue. My knees are jelly and my hips just broke. Shaking it, breaking it, what a blast. Wobble it, wiggle it, shake that ass. Do a jig or a jog, wiggle it to the side, or break that hip by moving your ass. Step up or stand aside. My shoulders pop like a rusty hinge. My fingers point like they're on a binge. Twirl like a tornado, then drop real low. It's not planned, it's a shit sideshow. I've got the rhythm of a clock that's broke. My dance floor moves are a big effing joke. Shaking it, breaking it, what a blast. Wobble it, wiggle it, shake that ass. Do a jig or a jog, wiggle it to the side, or break that hip bone by moving your ass. Step up or stand aside. Mesmerizing glow. You can't help but watch me steal the show. I summon the shake, the shimmy, the twist, a mix of genius and a big old fist. You're drawn in close, your feet start to twitch, feeling the groove like a broke ass bitch. Yeah. Shaking it, breaking it, what a blast. Wobble it, wiggle it, shake that ass. Do a jig or a jog, wiggle it to the side, or break that hip bone by moving your ass, step up or stand aside. Now we're all in the shake, no need to be shy. Move like spaghetti and reach for the sky. We'll dance like we're cursed, laugh to a sore. Shizzy wins, nut reigns forevermore. So join the dance, let your weirdness unfurl. We're shaking ass, not a care in the world.
All right, now that everybody's took a slight break, we're going to drive them even nuttier by going over this this video that Shara released today. So drop that banner down, and it's pretty disturbing, and there should be somebody very concerned about these kinds of things, and I would say most likely that is going to be the Shara that should be really disturbed, because this kind of these things that they say are very threatening, they're very disturbing, and I want you guys to pay close attention on this. It is like I said, it's not something that I wanted to present, but do have the this right here. It is Shara's latest piece here. And thank you, Iron Rabbit, for posting that up there. That is Dictionary Divas, and then you've also got you can catch them both on Caliber Character, but they have the Down Home Network, and you should check them out. It is really, really good. Shizzy, don't forget to mention the Wilburns. Fleas have attacked and doxed her. Yeah, sorry to hear about that. I don't know why they would be reaching out, trying to attack and dox you. I mean, the best thing to do is stay protected for yourself. Protect yourself, your family, every which way that you possibly can. Yeah, just do everything that you can. All right, let's bring this up right here. Okay.
Hey, County Sheriff's Office, Quarter This is Holly.
Hi, Holly. This is Lynette Preston in Otter Creek. I need a deputy out here. Jeremy Hale's girlfriend just violated our order by driving by and filming our house. And that is a big no-no.
Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from? Okay, has she been served with any kind of paperwork?
Well, and as you can see, he's pointing these out. Or December 31st, she called in. Hale's girlfriend just drove by filming. December 31st has a in a black car, just saw her, went towards the school, and then they dispatched someone out there.
Work. Jeremy was told in court, and it is in my paperwork, that not her, him, none of his employees, nobody can do anything to us at all. His lawyer already violated it. It's been violated twice. He's been charged now twice. So,
okay, but what I asked was, has she been served with any paperwork?
She doesn't need to be, because the judge added her into this.
Okay, that's not how it works, but I'll put notes on the call.
At least the 911 operator.
Do you know her name or what kind of vehicle she was driving?
Yeah, Martha Rizk, R-I-Z-K.
Great. Yes.
What kind of vehicle was she driving?
Stand B.
I believe she was in her black car, now that we know what she drives. John, was it the black car? I should have it on camera, too.
How long ago did you see her?
John just saw her. She just drove by just now.
Go in what direction?
And the judge going towards, hold on a minute. I have to get to him. It's hard to yell all the way out there. Hold on. John! Which direction did she go? John! is in the turtle pond.
What? Did I hear that right? Did I just hear that right? His head is in the turtle pond? What the hell is he doing? Can we have Carmen's voice back, please? He Why is his head in the turtle pond? Does anybody know? I mean, is he trying to like drown out the sound of her voice? Just like, please, dear God, popping for turns. Oh. Oh. Oh my God. Oh. I'm gonna have to get a video of that. Bobbing for turtle heads. Bobbing for I've got a turtle and poking out. Oh my God. Oh, that's awesome. Giving mouth to mouth to a turtle. I don't know. Bobbing for two fleas. You guys are just so wrong. Having a meth heat stroke. That's messed up, man. That's so messed up. Go. Once you get to let's go for it. Oh God. Oh. It stopped. Really? Did Doug hear that too? I can imagine what Doug said on this one. Oh my God, now I've got to go back and watch Doug's. He probably just laughed his ass off. Oh my God. Oh. He kept swinging at the telephones. I forgot about that. It's so funny. Oh God. Oh. That's so wrong. Oh, I did. He's welcome to come on if he wants to. Oh God. Oh yes. He does have a link. Yama has a link if he wants to come.
I'm gonna wreck my socks to get out there. Stay there, Harley.
What? She's gonna wreck her socks to go out there? Like, woman, put some shoes on. Just don't know. Oh God. Oh, you're on the two fleas on his head while he blows bubbles.
And the judge did change the language of our order and added that none of his employees, no one that worked for him, not friends, nobody, they're all going to be included in the order because of this, what he's done.
Okay, we're going to have the deputy come out there, okay?
She went towards the schoolhouse.
Okay.
Don saw her, and I have her on camera.
Okay, we're going to have the deputy come out.
But I can see the camera on you.
Yep. All right. Thank you.
Yes,
and I'll dig out my paperwork.
Oh God. Oh, that was too funny. He was making a quick $20.
This is Holly.
Hi, Holly. My name is Martha, and I was calling for two things. I needed to make a report, or I need to speak to a deputy about filing a report on our neighbors violating our civil protection order.
Okay, what's your phone number?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Your telephone number.
Holy cow. These are the text messages. What do we got here? No, ours doesn't have a port. Yes, or loft build. We have lots. Get it done. Move those mountains for baby heart. A lady just volunteered to write for some grants to help us, but suing Jeremy will help. He will settle out of court. I know it. That's what she wrote. What? Jeremy will do what? I'm suing his ass. Settle out of court. He won't want a jury to give me $1 million. Mayor is a puppet. And then there's a voice message from Shara. Voice message, Shara Michelle. Okay. So no, that's a voice message to Shara Michelle. Got it. That is an audio recording. So this is Shara. Shara's in the green. Get it done. Move those mountains for the baby. Lady just volunteered to write some grants. What? Jeremy will do what? I'm suing his ass. Settle out of court. He won't want $1 million. And then let me see what it says over here. Where is he getting the murder a cat thing? Oh, so she sent a message, something about murdering a cat. And then she said, where is he getting the murder a cat thing? Why did he say turtles are dying? So these are things that she said that he said. That's what she's getting at there.
Mm-hmm.
And Martha is July 2023 is calling saying, listen, she's breaking a restraining order.
Okay. And tell me what happened.
So I have civil protection orders against two of my neighbors, John Cook and Lynette Preston, and they're not supposed to make any contact with us. They're not supposed to talk to us. And as I was driving by, he's yelling and screaming at me, and I even have it on video footage. But the microphone on my camera didn't pick it up, but you could tell by his body language that he's yelling. Now, there's a couple deputies that are familiar with this case.
We're all familiar.
So,
Where do you want the deputy to make contact with you at?
Oh my God, that's so true. Like, and they've just got to be just tore up with this stuff. Like, they are so familiar with hearing this crap. They're just like, yeah, we're familiar. Oh God. Like, please make this stop. I mean, I feel sorry for these poor operators that have to deal with this kind of insanity. Just imagine this goes on a daily basis. Like, as soon as I guess she drops off her meds, it's about the time that they start firing that stuff up. Oh, geez Louise.
he can call my cell phone.
He'll have to make contact with you in person when it's a violation of paperwork.
Okay.
Where does he need to make contact with you at? Are you at the schoolhouse?
Yeah, at the schoolhouse.
Okay. All right. We'll have a deputy on the way.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's so disturbing.
Levy County Sheriff's Office recorded line. This is Holly.
Hi, Holly. This is Martha Riss calling. Deputy Prine just called me, but I missed his call.
Yes, ma'am. You want him to come back out there?
No, just if he can call me.
Okay.
Or are you able to patch me through to him, or does he have to call me?
He'll have to call you. Do you have do you have phone
Yes,
blocking
it is.
restricted calls?
I don't think so.
Okay. Check the settings and make sure. Because that's usually what happens if you miss a call, is your phone is making it go straight to voicemail.
Okay.
Okay, but I will.
This right
ask
here
him
is
to
the
call you
breaking
back.
news.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Mhm. Like, this was just released today.
No,
Levy County Sheriff's Office, recorded line. This is dispatch.
Hi, dispatch. This is Lynette Preston. I have a protection order and for stalking and cyber stalking against Jeremy Hale. And I just had to have the deputy out because Martha Riz, his girlfriend, filmed us today, and they're violating the order right now. They're on a live, and they're talking about me as if there was no order whatsoever.
And you said a deputy was just out there?
Today, because Martha Riz, his girlfriend, filmed us today, which is a violation. She's included in the order.
Yes, ma'am. Can you verify the address?
So that doesn't violate the order for them to make a video about things going on in their life. Yamaha, Yamaha, Yamaha. Yeah, it doesn't violate it. I haven't even made one dime in donations. Now this is Lynette again. I haven't even made one dime in donations, not one. So, and I've only had my 501c3 a few months, not even a full year yet. So how can they say that I've done something wrong and they've turned me in? It's crazy. Or one of his, but because they blocked me, I can't ask them, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? He's trying to ruffle you and drive you out. The IRS is not coming, but he's threatening my life. Without saying it, he's directly threatening me by saying he's going to put a person on Dead Dog Road with an AK-47 to delete people that are dumping garbage. His mental state is wrong. He needs help badly. What? Who? Where is that text? What is he threatening? She's not understanding what the threat is. I sent you an email, Shizzy. This whole thing is crazy. Someone threatened Shara and her son. Yes, I saw that. I did pull that text up earlier. Yes, threatened her and her son for this. That was also some of the breaking news. Yeah, he never said that. We know. You have to remember, these are the lies that they will bring up, and these are texts to Shara where she's thinking that these things are true. These things are that they're saying are true. She doesn't know, and when she starts digging, she finds out that these things are not true whatsoever. That these are all just part of the delusional crap that she uses to get people to turn against them. If I could send you cash, I would. I'm sorry, I can't, but I always like and share. Of course, I'm subscribed. Well, thank you, Jeannie. Maybe I'm bad with names, so that happens. The ecosystem is falling apart as we speak. I'm proud of myself. You should be. You should be proud of yourself. Let them fall completely apart. Let them eat themselves alive. This is what happens whenever you start lying about things. It starts eating itself from within, and that you're going to see it time and time again. Because if you question what they're saying, they will tear you down. If anybody in their group questions what they're saying, they tear you down. I have questions. And whenever I have questions, I go and look for the answer, and I usually find the answer somewhere in all of this garbage. You can find those bits of truth in here, and that's what you're missing out on with those over there. I don't watch them. I just know the type of people they are. If you've been around this YouTube area and this space long enough, you run into people that are not so nice. You tend to run into these people that look to harm you, look to harm your channel, look to harm other people, look to harm other people's channel. And they will start eating themselves up. And then you've got spring coming. Wait till spring hits. Oh my God. You want to see the shit hit the fan. Wait till spring. That right there will drive them up the wall, because see, right now is wintertime. It's cold. Where else would you like to be? Right here with Shizzy Daddy, hanging out, staying nice and warm? Or would you want to be, in the springtime? Don't you want to get out, go move around, go get some fresh air, go touch grass? And so what happens is springtime rolls around, the sub counts start dropping. You don't get as many views as you were getting that whole winter time long. Whenever you have those cold months, people start to panic. Oh man, when they start to panic, they start blaming everybody else. You have to understand that it's coming. It's coming. Winter is here. Winter is here. Whenever winter is here, it is a beautiful time to be streaming, because everybody wants to stay warm. And what better way to stay warm than just hang out over here, listening to me, listening to talk, listening to all the nice YouTube channels that you enjoy listening to. I mean, it could be as simple as just listening to Yamaha read by a nice fireside. You know, everybody enjoys that. So you get that in the wintertime, and then summer comes along, spring, and the viewership drops off unless there's something interesting that's going on people are talking about. It happens every year, right? I noticed that since I've been doing this. And when springtime comes, you'll see they'll be eating themselves up, and it's going to happen. I mean, that kind of group that is a hate group and they hate it. Oh my God, they hate it so much. They hate the fact that some random guy that this nobody really, you know, had this idiot reach out to him, an attorney, saying, I could make you famous. I just looked at him and go, son, you don't understand. I don't know who you are. Make me famous. You know how many record labels came up, told me they would make me famous. Shit. Go ahead. Have a good one. I'll see you. You ain't gonna do shit for me, son. Not a bit.
Yep. Avenue. I don't expect them to come out. All a deputy has to do is watch his video right now tonight, or the live that he just did, and it's proof positive right there. Says me, says my name, everything. He just blatantly, he does not care.
He doesn't have to.
He's already charged with 2 violations of breaking the order. He got a 3rd one today coming at him, and now he's doing it again.
Dropped because there was no basis to it.
And he's on a Facebook Live right now.
Yep. What the Hale just did a live, and he says that he's going to put out every bit of the. It's funny is that he made a contempt of court on me, saying that I'm talking about our court hearings everywhere online. I'm not talking about it anywhere. I want this over. I want to be left alone.
Yes, ma'am.
But he just said on his video that he's going to play all of the court hearing stuff all of this month in January. This man is a serial stalker.
See, here's the thing. She has a restraining order against her in Ohio. That's not the same thing that he has for them in Florida. Basically, the restraining order in Ohio is forget you ever even knew me or I even exist. That's what it's saying. May I ask you? Yeah.
Sick. He's dangerous. He doesn't care. I don't think he thinks he's going to get in trouble.
Okay, do you want a deputy to go make contact with him? Like what, how do you want?
Did not get in trouble for any of this.
However they feel they need to. I know a case needs to be, I need a case number on it because I will go file it also in the county, but the judge told me I'm supposed to call the sheriff because of how many times already he's violated.
She's Fruit Loops too.
Okay. All right. Well, I did reopen the call from earlier today, so whatever incident number they gave you for that one, it's just going to be the same one since it's kind of regarding the same matter, okay?
Okay.
Okay. But it'll be a
whatever deputy.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever deputy you talk to.
Yeah.
All they need to do. The deputy today saw her own video.
Mm-hmm.
She went by. She had to show him the video that she took today.
Does not matter.
So he saw that video, and now all they have to do is watch the video, and there's the proof. I mean,
okay, I can only handle so much of her insanity. I'm going to continue on with this tomorrow, but I am going to read the super chats before I go because you guys have been so gracious to throw in a whole bunch of super chats, and my brain isn't functioning 100% on her, and I don't want to. I just her annoyingness is great. Go check out Shara's video. Go tell me what you think about it, because that is an absolute mess. So Patrick says, even Otter Creek can be slightly erotic. And I just threw up a little. That is so true. That is so true. Let's get our stickers out here. We're gonna beautify this thing here. Thank you there for that wonderful super chat, sir. I believe that's a sir. It could be a woman. I mean, it could be Patrick woman. I don't know, but I think it's Patrick is not a woman. I think Patrick is male, but I could be wrong. There we go. We got a super chat. That one there. Thank you so much for that. And we're going to get down here. Well, let's see. We got that one there. Okay. Wendy Bono gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Wendy Bono. All of you guys, every single bit of this, you don't realize how much it helps with all of this. And we got, let's see right here, the back side. I mean, I'm piling up the stars on the back. See, it's going to start looking like Wonder Woman. Thank you very much, Wendy Bono, for that. That is awesome. Yeah, the 5 gifted memberships. Man, oh man, oh man. And then just make sure I don't miss anything here. And I did have some earlier that I've already taken care of. You want a purple sticker? Selling Tennessee. Well, welcome. We love the people from Tennessee. We got Dictionary Diva and Ballstormer in Tennessee. Yeah, we've got some good people. Experts in Tennessee. We've got Valhalla's in Tennessee. We got everybody's in Tennessee. Here we go. Let's see. Add another one right about here. We're trying to make this thing look all artistic and everything. There you go. You got a beautiful purple one right there. Beautiful purple one. See? Purple one for you. Thank you so much, Selling Tennessee, for the $20 super chat. You're what makes this thing so Deuce Manskin. I love it. Deuce Manskin, you are awesome. Thank you for the 1 gifted membership. That is so kind of you. And whoever out there got that gifted membership, make sure that you thank Mr. Deuce Manskin for that. I appreciate you. Appreciate you so much. And then let's see. Oh, we've missed one. Even Otter Creek can be slightly erotic. I already read that one. The 5 gifted memberships on a purple sticker. And then we got Valor Motorsports. Carnivore is the shiz. Go slow, though. Hunger is a myth. Yes. Thank you, Valor Motorsports. That is absolutely correct. I'm taking it easy on it. Like I'm starting out very slow with it because it is very dangerous. Thank you very much. Valor Motorsports. Guys, awesome. Got you all taken care of there. Thank you so much. You guys, you don't know how much that means, how much it drives those kids crazy over there. It does drive them nuts. Like you would not believe. Especially after reading that letter that Foreskin had to go after Larry, trying to shame Larry, and he doesn't realize Larry doesn't give 2 craps about it. I don't think a whole lot of people give 2 craps about Deucey. I really don't. But with that, everybody, I'm gonna get myself a little bit of sleep. I will see you, those of you that are up early with me in the morning. I will see you guys in the morning. Looks like the certification went through this yesterday. Well, it would be yesterday now. Went through yesterday. So I'll be talking about a little bit about the news. Everybody, thank you so much. You don't have any idea how much I appreciate each and every one of you. If you guys, I never check this, damn it, because sometimes people send, and I've had some people did send me super chats. And let me talk about that. It was DB over on gifted 20, which half of that went to Dictionary Diva, so she got 10 out of that. Salty Dog 785 PayPal. Thank you so much, Salty Dog. And I missed Liz Birds whenever she wished me a happy new year to Shizzy and all from Wales, UK. Thank you so much. You guys are always appreciate it. I did see those. If you do send me Cash App and stuff like that, I don't usually post the links that are there for people that want to donate. I usually don't read those right away. So if there is something that somebody just said there, I'll get you on the next live. I'm a little slow and behind the times. I'm old and slow and slightly retarded, so forgive me. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning. You have a good night. Peace, y'all.
Oh, you thought I was done, bless your heart, but I'm still living rent-free, it's a work of art. Call me daddy, call me nut, call me the goat. You're paddling upstream while I'm running this boat. You say, I don't care, yet you're glued to the screen. Caught up in my glow while you stay unseen. Your shade's like a breeze, it's barely a draft. Meanwhile, I'm the Picasso of roasting your ass. You say you're over me, oh how cute, but here I am, still the star of your loop. You're my biggest fans, don't even deny, so grab some popcorn when daddy goes live. Live. Call me daddy, yeah, shout it loud. King of your thoughts, I'm making you proud. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, headline act. Your background noise, and that's just a fact. Let's face the score. You hate that you love me, but you keep wanting more. You're like a dog chasing cars, you don't know why. But here you are, barking while I touch the sky. Your comments are gold, such comedy gold. Who hurt you? Oh wait, it's me, I'm told. You're keeping tabs like an unpaid intern while I'm cashing checks. When will you learn? Your timeline's a shrine to every move I make. I'd say thanks, but you're a nasty skank. Oh, Shizzy's washed up. Yeah, sure, Jan, yet here I am, the centerpiece of your plan. You hate watch my stream like it's Oscar night, but guess what, kiddos? I'm still shining bright. Call me daddy. Send in your bread, I'm still rent-free in your effing head. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy on your brain. I'm your mental landlord, you can't complain. Let's keep it real. You hate that I'm winning, but you love how it feels. Oh, I'm sorry, did I break your streak? You tried to ignore me for like half a week, but daddy's too spicy, you can't look away. I'm the train wreck you need every single day. So while you're out there with your plastic clout, I'm here sipping coffee watching you freak out. You're irrelevant, wow, what a take. Now go rewatch my vids while I count how much I make. I count how much I make. Call me daddy, yeah, own it now. I'm reading your brain and you don't know how. Papa Nut, Shizzy Daddy, let's set the bar. I'm the constellation, you're a burned out star. Embrace your role, cause I'm the main character. You're just an old ragged ass, burned out troll. So that's your bedtime story, kids tucked in sweet and snug. Shizzy Daddy's forever, you lose and you're stuck in the mud. Now say goodnight to Papa Nut, your mental pain. Oh wait, you will see me tomorrow's. Agenda will see me tomorrow, same obsession, same effing thing.
Hey, make sure you